Greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the eclectic high priestess. I hope that I'm finding you well and in good spirits. If you are in this space, you are meant to receive the messages and guidance, the upgrades and enhancements that are due to you during the Sirius Gateway today. This Sirius Gateway is open from the 3rd to the 7th of this month, right? And it serves as a sort of precursor to the Lionsgate portal, which opens on August 8th. Okay, that's a different energy, but today we're going to do a little talking about Sirius Gateway and how we can connect with this energy. All right. So Sirius itself is a 2-star system. Okay. Sirius A and B. Sirius, one of the stars, is now considered a dwarf. Okay. So it's not necessarily doesn't necessarily provide us much energy, but the other is considered to be our spiritual sun. Okay. Shining some 23 to 25 times brighter than Earth's sun. So when this sun conjuncts with when our sun, the Earth sun, and Sirius conjunct, we are face to face with an energy that is 23 to 25 times more powerful than our sun. Okay, this means that illumination is enhanced. That means that your intuitive abilities are enhanced. Sirius is known for technological and spiritual advances, specifically psychic abilities, including telepathy, telekinesis, shape shifting, mathematics, and science. Okay. So I just think that if you feel connected to those themes, then you probably are supposed to be listening to these messages and receiving the insights that are coming today. Okay. You are aligned with this frequency. Okay. One more thing that I love to talk about is the fact that Sirius is associated with ancient Egypt. Okay, there are 2 specific deities from that pantheon who do convey messages to us in this realm. Okay, from that realm to us. Okay, you have Isis and Anubis. Okay, Isis is known for death, rebirth, and transformation. Okay, so it would make sense that this would be a time that we would be able to have a greater connection with her when the illumination is so great. The light is shining so brightly up on us, not just our goodness, but our impurities as well. Okay, so that would serve as a cleansing, right? It would serve as a cleansing as well from goddess Isis. Okay, the other god is Anubis. Okay, Anubis is known for being able to walk between the worlds of the living and the dead. Okay, so a lot of people who have mediumship abilities are going to be connecting with Anubis at this time. If you didn't know, Anubis is the jackal head god. Okay, he also is sometimes depicted. Actually, Isis and goddess are both in the thumbnail that I put on this video. So if you need an image to look at, then look at those images and then do your own research after that. But he has the jackal head, and you will notice that his feet or his legs from the calves down or the knee down typically have a bandage wrap on it. Okay, this is a symbol of that walking between the worlds. Okay, for goddess Isis, you would see her winged. Sometimes her wingspan is full out, and sometimes she's in different positions, but mostly she's known as the winged goddess. Okay, let's see what else did I have here. Okay, so during this time, anybody who's connecting with this energy or aligning with this energy is susceptible to be receiving divine messages and guidance, as we spoke about spiritual enhancements and advances. We also have that there's just a general shift of consciousness, okay, and awareness. So this system is very much aligned with the energy of freedom. Okay, Syrians. The Syrians, when they first started to assist humans in their evolution journey, the Syrians had to learn a very hard lesson about assisting. Okay, they had to realize that sometimes you have to let people learn and process and go through the journey themselves. Okay, so a lot of times a lot of times that is a big lesson for healers. Okay, anyone who's aligning with this energy has likely run into that as a lesson, okay, on their path, about how much you're supposed to be interfering in situations that you've been given insight about, even just feeling the urge to assist with. Okay, it's talking about leaving people control and free will over their processes. Okay, that's something that Syrians had to learn in their first few times dealing with us and helping us, because they were taking a lot of responsibility for our evolution journey. Okay, so I will say this: I did get a little channeled message from Goddess Isis, and so I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to do a quick reading and see what other messages Goddess Isis, Anubis, the Syrians have for us at this time. And then we're gonna rock it out and we're gonna move on. Okay, so the written message here says, this sacred space created by Iyanda serves as a portal to connect with me, members of the Imperial Court, daughters of Isis. I invite you to walk the holy walls of Amenti. The emerald tablets await you. Much wisdom is inbound to you from many other honorable beings, as well as myself. Be open to receive. Music is a beautiful offering during this time. My sistrum also plays for you. Many of you have heard my praises and have begun to dance the dance. You are receiving activation of ancient mysteries. The Syrians have further technological advances to bestow upon you. And that was the message. Okay. So, I just got this pressure right here in the back of my head. So, if you are open to receiving what Sirius has for you, what Goddess Isis and the God Anubis have for you, then create some sacred space over throughout this window from the 3rd to the 7th. And I'm sure you can catch it a few days after that if you need to. Create some sacred space, purify your body, meditate on receiving from Goddess Isis and from Anubis, and to connecting with the Sirius star. If you don't have any other imagery or anything to go by, use the thumbnail that I put in the video. Okay, just use that. That is Sirius. That's an actual picture of Sirius, and then you have Goddess Anubis and or Goddess Isis and Anubis. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, one more thing. If you do give offerings to deity, and if you are already in practice with Isis or wanting to open up that relationship, she did give recommendations about offerings. So coconut milk, blue lotus, bread, and tobacco are things that were offered up as suggestions. Hi, Natural Got Bars. How's it going? I'm so grateful to have you here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, and since we are still with Goddess Anubis, or God, why do I keep doing that? Goddess Isis, Anubis must want to come through and talk, so we're gonna. I have a deck that's specifically his, and I forgot that it was under here, so I think that's what he was saying. Don't forget me, no. Okay, so we have him over here now. Let's make sure we get him in here. So, Goddess Isis, what do you want to add to the channel message for the collective here that is open to receiving activations, guidance from you at this time? Goddess of many names, Goddess of 1,000 names, Giver of life, Master Magician and Priestess. All right. What do you have for us here? Okay, let's take that one. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Temple of Carnelian. So Sekhmet is showing up. I do feel as if Goddess Isis is directing you to really feel the fire, the energy that is building in your belly. Feel the healing as things are really being torn away from your womb space, from your sacral chakra. I also feel that the Temple of Carnelian, so carnelian stones have something for you, but the Temple of Carnelian is a grounding. So ensure that you're remaining grounded during this time. A lot of energy is going to be going into your upper chakras. So ensure that you're doing what you can, eating some root vegetables, connecting with Mother Earth, planting, cooking, whatever you can do, exercise to make sure that you're in your body. Make sure that you're in your body, okay? Yeah. So that was that. Temple of Carnelli, entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. There are transformational rituals that you can perform with Sekhmet. One that I'm being told to share with you requires only one thing, well, pen and pad, and then some yarn or some type of string. And what you're going to do is go into meditation, and you're going to ask the goddess Sekhmet to connect with you. You're going to ask her fire to come into your belly. You're going to call, who is it? Who are you telling? Daniel? Was it Daniel that went into the lion's den? Okay, so there is something here. Daniel is also showing up. There is some fire for you guys. There's some blessing, some cleansing, some burning away. And then I also feel like this is going to be pushing you forward. Okay, it's going to be giving you an assertive energy to move into this new future, into the future, to move into the future. Okay. I just heard this morning I had a conversation with my daughter. I said, we're living in the future that I remember dreaming of when I was a kid. We're literally living in it, because right now you have people openly speaking about psychic abilities. You have pizza can be delivered without a car driver. You have cars that drive without drivers. You have electric cars. These are all things that I remember dreaming about and thinking about and seeing and thinking, oh my gosh, if that's going to be a thing. So another message is that you are living in this future. Your new reality is here. Your new reality is here. So you have to catch up and realize it, right? Realize it, meaning bring it to reality, or you need to come to the reality. Okay. All right. So let's see what this pyramid of lights. Okay, so definitely divine activations. Do you see how this sun is close enough to actually being down onto this pyramid? This pyramid is you, whoever is watching this video. This pyramid is you, okay? And you are receiving this energy from the spiritual sun of Sirius, okay? All right. Your divine sight, your divine light is going to be increased, okay? I just heard effervescent. Okay. People won't be able to look directly at you, even. Like, I know effervescent is one thing, but it says that people won't be able to look at you, even just look at you. Okay. This says pyramid of light, step your vibration deeper into love. For a lot of you, you are cleansing away something at your heart space right now. And it's okay. Be patient. Whatever discomfort you feel during this time, is that working for you? It's working on your behalf. This is going to bring a lot more play into your life. I feel as if for some of you, the heaviness of responsibility and things like that is weighing you down and not allowing the light to truly shine. Okay, so maybe you're trying to put too much logistics into something that is very spiritual in nature. Okay, so that's kind of the message that I'm picking up on. Nice. Yes, you are. If you are listening to this video, that's who you are. Okay, so I do see also priestess of the stars, or priestess of Sirius, lady of the stars. So I am a Syrian priestess or a Syrian goddess. That is what I am in that reality. I don't speak to that too many people about that, because that's just something that is special to a certain group of people. But it does feel as if the starseed messages need to come through. That's one. Vibration. So some of you need to make sure that during this time you're keeping your vibration high in the ways that you're able to. I'm hearing you could take a salt bath, specifically black salts and Himalayan salt. There's some salt that's like from the Nile River. They're saying, oh, the Dead Sea salts. Okay, so vibration, your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Okay, so some of you have a galactic antenna that is being installed during this visit from our Syrian family. So if you feel activation in your crown chakra, it's not actually your crown chakra, it's a 12th and 13th chakra up here that is activating for you. You have already apparently connected your earth star chakra and your soul chakra. Okay, so you are connecting now 13th and 14th chakra, which represents the divine feminine and divine masculine, having reached their peak of individual vibration and now coming into divine union to transcendence. Transcendence. Look at that. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. This is a message that I got today while doing some shopping for this week. The gentleman told me that some things that you know you need to allow. Okay. So I know I'm a Syrian star seed. I know I'm a nomad. I'm a galactic nomad, honestly. I've been on Orion. I've been with the Pleiades, and most of you have done all these things as well. But I know this. And so I need to allow it to be that. Okay. So this goes much further than reading tarot or anything, channeling the information. And in my everyday life, I need to allow myself to be a Syrian goddess. Okay. So this is something for you all as well. If you have a little problem, kind of like really believing or really truly walking in it because it still seems kind of like woo woo. This is the message that is being shared with us. Okay. It's saying we have to allow it. We have to walk in it. The people that we need around us are going to find us, but we have to be radiating our lights. Okay. We have to be putting out the proper beacon. Okay. Observation, expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Okay. So many of you have been seeing omens and signs. You've been being directed to information. Okay, about certain things. And this can just look like today. As a matter of fact, today, yesterday, the day before, you probably saw, ooh, I just got a pain in my pelvis. Okay. So it says that you've been getting signs leading up to an event. Okay. So you have noticed over the last few days small details that are relevant to you because you've seen them or gotten a message about them at some point. Whatever the case is for you, you are aware that you're working up to something and that something is about to happen. Okay. You are aware of this. All right. And I just got super like short of breath. So I feel like you know, because you've been doing the work. And so you can actually, you're sensitive to that energy. You're sensitive. You're perceiving the future. Okay. You are definitely peering across timelines, and that's how you know what's happening. Okay. All right. So let's move on. Stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. During this time right now, the best thing you can do is really just create some space to just sit with yourself, give gratitude. That's the type of energy that's going to allow you to be receptive to what is coming in. Okay. Now, oh, I was just getting ready to talk about it too. But wisdom, okay? Wisdom, see your adversaries as opportunities. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light, okay? So what I was getting ready to say is that some of the information that's coming down, you may not realize that it is channeled information. So just tune into yourself so that you can note the information, and then carry it into the future. Okay. All right. So during this time, there are some forces that stay aware. There are some forces right now that are fighting. Okay, because galactically there is a fight for humanity's ascension right now. Okay, so just be aware that there are some forces that are pulling from the opposite way. So you need to just be aware, not afraid. Just be aware that if you're feeling resistance or uncertainty and things like that, just be aware that there's an energetic battle that's taking place. And so it's much deeper or much grander than just your mental uncertainty. Okay, so be easy on yourself is what I'm getting at. Be easy on yourself and just try to make the choices that you feel align best with you. Okay, try not to hold any judgment about where you are right now. And I feel like some people feel like they don't know enough information or something like that. It doesn't matter. You know, you could start today with no information and tomorrow have a book written about it. Okay, Ashe, that's gonna be it for somebody for sure. Anubis. Anubis. Walker between worlds. Shamanic mentor and teacher. Okay, now listen, Isis. Okay, so okay, I'm like, okay. So Isis says, this is number 3, Holy Queen, mother of us all, embodied manifestation of love. Okay, so I do feel as if, okay, so Anubis, I think that there's one of those messages too, because um there's a sense of new life in general, but there's something about Anubis wanting attention or getting our attention and then directing us back to Isis. So what I'm thinking is that he's saying is don't worry too much or try not to focus too much on the past life, your past understandings, your past failures, perceived failures, or how long it's taking you to get here. Because I feel like a lot of people feel like they've missed a lot of messages or a lot of guidance. Okay, so but with Sobek and Oris at the bottom, reconciliation of opposites, I do feel like there is a sense of integrating these energies and being patient with yourself while this happens. Okay, so we're gonna move with that. All right, we're gonna move with that. Anubis, do you have anything for our star seeds? Okay, that one. I'm gonna just take that one. Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Okay, and then vision is down there. So just trust your divine light, divine sight, your vision. It is saying to connect with Mother Earth, but it's also saying your body. Pay attention to your senses. You have multiple senses that are currently working for you, and then you have some that are awakening. Be tuned in and making sure that you're using them to the best of your ability. Let's see what other energy is being present for us from Black Moon Astrology. This is Lilith. Black Moon Astrology. She wanted to come. Okay, Blue Angel. Priestess of Sirius. I think I'm going to end up reading that message. Okay, we have Sagittarius IC. So we did just talk about, so I'm telling you, you guys are going to have a great opening of your third eye. Third eye meditations will be great right now. If you're a pro on YouTube, then just do a quick search. You can also do Sirius Gateway meditations because those are definitely there. You could do Goddess Isis dance. Okay, Goddess Isis dance will also open up this portal for you, or bring this portal into your space, bring you into the portal, however you want to put it. With Sagittarius energy, I feel like this is inspiration. This is also the energy to do. So you may be embodying some energy of a goddess or god who is prevalent for you at this time. Okay. All right. Desire at the bottom there. That's nice. All right. Now, before we get into, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. This is a healing message, so I'm going to wait for the healing message. I'm still wanting to see what other light worker messages we have here for us, what other light worker messages we have for the group. Karmic clearing. Ooh, I love it. Okay. So I love the energy of karmic clearing. I love it saying that, the divine is holding you in their hands right now and is washing you clean. Oh my gosh. The ascension and the rainbow bridge, the ascension, rainbow bridge. So 100%, I feel like you are receiving a gift of light, a cleansing, and a bridge to this higher level of consciousness. The rainbow bridge is a bridge between realities and existences. Okay, the rainbow bridge does it's an ascension. I mean, it's the chakras, but it's also I'm hearing Merkaba. So the rainbow bridge is a vehicle to other realms of reality or levels of consciousness. With karmic clearing here, I'm hearing that you're hearing from God very clearly, very clearly. Okay, you're hearing from God clearly. You are close to God, is what I just heard. You are close to God. Okay, now I just want to show these images to you guys so you can see it and see if you see the same thing. But this energy is within here. Okay, so I feel like this actually is your soul. Okay, this is God speaking to, breathing life into, breathing over you, breathing a cleansing breath over you. And this is you meditating, connecting with the universe, knowing that that's taking place within you. Okay, knowing that this is all taking place within you. So I feel like there's activation of our internal galaxies. We are exploring deeper and deeper and deeper. This is not just about wounds and hurt and pain. This is about ancestry. This is about spiritual knowledge and wisdom. This is about technological and spiritual advancements. Okay. So this is deeper than just your emotions. Okay. There's more to this. With karmic clearing here, a lot of you are coming out of your south node and moving into your north node, moving out of clearing up karma and balancing the scales, moving into purpose and your life contracts here, your agreements here. Look at that. Some of you are receiving the key of light. You see that? Look, I don't know which angel this is, but that's all. That's us reaching up. Remember, we said that Sirius gateway is a portal to the gods. You are close to God. Right now is a great time to give offerings, do petitions, things like that, because this energy is more potent than any other, aspects, retrograde, whatever. This energy is a lot more potent than all of that. So you need to do whatever work you want to do, offer up to Sekhmet whatever problems, bondages, and things like that you want to offer up to her, and then work with Goddess Isis to reform yourself. Okay, God Anubis will be more your journey back and forth if you need to check in with any of the deity, any of the spirit, to see if for direction, one way or the other. I just realized that I didn't finish telling you about the Sekhmet ritual. You're going to go into meditation with Sekhmet. You're going to ask to come face to face with her. You're going to ask for her guidance, her healing. You're going to ask for her to heal you, hold you. Okay. You are going to go into meditation and think about the things, the blockages that you know for yourself have continued to play over and over. Okay. With this cord or this rope that you have, you're going to knot it every time one of those things comes to your mind. You're going to knot it. So by the time you finish this, by the end of the week, maybe by the 7th, at the end of the portal opening, maybe you will have a bundle of knots. You're going to take this and offer it to Sekhmet in a fire. Okay. You can also bury it, but the best way, this ritual is this ritual is built for the fire. So you're going to offer this bundle of rope to the fire. Okay. Ashe. All right. So that's the ritual itself. So work with it if you feel you need to. Okay. Let's see what the healing energy, I guess the healing energy here is for the focus is on this portal, this gateway. Anything else? All right, worlds within worlds. We just talked about your own inner galaxies, your own inner resources, your own inner worlds. Okay, this is also speaking about the channels in which your inner world reaches the outer world. Okay, so pathways are being opened for you, cleared if that's the case. Somebody is being fertilized right now. Something is being fertilized. Life is literally being breathed into something that was thought dead at one point. Okay, it's coming back to life. All right. Awaken. Come on now. I just said that. It's coming back to life. You are coming back to life. Dead souls are coming back to life. Resurrections are happening. Okay. So I feel like however that plays off, it plays off for you. Oh wow. Be still. However this plays off for you, you're gonna be able to know that. But I see this. I see you becoming more and more aware of your interconnectivity. I see light shining right to the answers that you need. Okay. For some of you, your hair. I don't know what this is about, but for some of you, your hair is such an offering. Your hair is so important. Many cultures believe this, but for somebody who watches this video, you are being told that there is power in your hair and you need to keep it. Okay, keep your hair. I don't know what that's about, but it seems like it's a powerful expression. Look at that, your crown. Look at that, your crown. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so now before we move into learning more about the galactic lessons that are coming through the channel, through the portal, I am going to go in and look at the cosmic cards, the world within worlds, and give you guys the message from her. Give some points. Look within yourself for answers. It's wonderful that you're so open to the opinions of others, but be very discerning. Use your own inner knowledge to decipher and interpret what feels right for you. Inside of you, the cosmic universe spans with inner worlds and stars. You are master and creator of the worlds and galaxies within you. How you are as the creator ultimately affects the outer world that you are also a part of. If a cell in your body is imbalanced and sick, that sickness slowly starts to spread to the rest of your body. See the earth as a cell in the body of universal energy. You are a creative God of infinite power and light. The more you come to understand this truth, the more you will be amazed by the power you hold as an individual to manifest and bring about peace and change. The associated chakras, heart, third eye, and crown, which we've already identified today. I am love, expanding and growing in power, clarity, and truth. I am love, expanding and growing in power, clarity, and truth. Yes, I love that. Thank you so much for the cosmic message of healing. Let's go over here and see what the star seed or the light worker joint had for us. Which one should we read? Let's read Ascension Bridge 18. Since we already been doing the clearing work, we don't really want to talk about that no more. Okay. You have been growing spiritually and your consciousness is expanding. It is transforming your experience of the material world from something you must control or conquer into a living expression of the radiant divine. You are, as your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, so too does the light that can flow into your aura, chakras, and physical body. As you physically expand, you may need more rest, healing, and meditation than usual to integrate this increasing degree of light and the consciousness it awakens within you. Ashe. All right. It says the Rainbow Bridge is a term for the channel of light that moves through your chakra system and along your spine, allowing spirit to enter your body and stimulate the development of your soul. This bridge comes to life as your consciousness is raised. It draws in higher energies that nourish and awaken your body, mind, and soul through your chakra system. Okay, I'm going to set the intention to remember to speak to you guys about walk-ins. There is an open portal for walk-ins right now, and we're going to get to that. Okay, just y'all let me know. Y'all remind me if you can. Okay, let's see. uh Unresolved past life issues are tied to the karmic clearing. Okay, let's see. You are open to new channels of consciousness. Rest, open up, and allow. Be patient. It says hold on, because ascension can be a wild ride. Anything is possible. The past is not an indicator of what is here. The future is not set. This is a moment to cultivate your deepest feelings of spiritual love and peace. Allow the genius of life to flow through you in whatever way it chooses. During ascension, your life can change quite dramatically. The Rainbow Bridge empowers us to rise from one reality into another. Even if your outer world doesn't change radically, internally you will feel as though you are living a different life. Eventually, the physical world changes will follow. Enjoy crossing the rainbow bridge into new consciousness, dear one. You have everything you need. You are ready for this. It is meant to be. Okay. So I dig it. I dig it. All right. So let's go ahead and jump in. Did I say? Nope. Okay. So let's give you the Black Moon astrology message that we choose. Which one are we going to choose? Oh, dang. I put it back, didn't I? What do we have? Sagittarius and yeah, Sagittarius. Oh, it was Sagittarius. That's what it was. Okay. It was number 14, if I remember correctly. Okay, so not 14. Oh, 21. Okay. So we say luck is not chance, it's toil. Fortune's expensive smile is earned. That is a quote by Emily Dickinson. Let me get to the card in brief, and I'm going to read you the keywords here. Good luck, favorable conditions, being open and broad-minded, going for the truth, being truthful, being frank and honest, being kind and helpful, allowing others to be who they are, seeking answers, becoming curious, psychic fairs, visiting areas of study, universities, lecture halls, churches, bookstores, courthouses, feeling passionate, going on a big adventure, travels in a southern direction, giving others freedoms, gathering others together for a good cause, living for the moment, avoiding commitment, clumsy accidents, feeling loose inside the body, wine and beer, campouts, fireplaces, horses, the kidneys, buttocks, and upper thighs, gambling places, lottery tickets, panhandlers, the colors violet, magenta, and blue. Okay, so freedom, exploration, lucky breaks, religion, travel, philosophy, and honesty. Okay, so those are the indicators of the types of energies that are coming towards us or going to be flowing over us during this Sirius gateway. I'm just so grateful for those messages and that they came down the way they did. I just want to speak a little bit to the Syrians directly. Okay. Being the mentors. So 77. Many of you are being stepping into positions as spiritual teachers, leaders, priests, priestesses, pastors, just whatever teacher means for you, mentor means for you. You are being put in positions of leadership here on earth, okay, leading certain schools of thought, even just these projects that are coming that are in alignment with the work that you had to do with yourself. You are now being put into positions to share that information in hopes that it may help others. Okay, so we have here being the mentors. Okay, I said also you guys are, this is a button today, is something is activating, and the message is going out that you have an answer. You have an answer for someone or for this group. So many people are pushing this button, and the answer that's coming up is you. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing. Build whatever it is that you're building, work on whatever it is that you're working on, give it your all, because it won't be long before people are sharing or are showing up to share in it. Okay, ultimate evolution. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Many of you have cleared your karmic debt. Okay, don't allow yourself to collect more debt trying to fight uh this ascension. Okay, and I say fight the ascension, but that means that you are telling yourself it's not real, or that it doesn't matter, or doing things that work against you. Okay, so we have ultimate evolution here with the zeta reticuli. Okay, zeta reticuli, you know, that energy can be very uh like Frankenstein. Okay, like a lot of things had to come together, a lot of things had to happen. We had to pull things from here, pull things from there, put it together this way. It doesn't look as nice as it could look, but it's here, and we're happy that it is. Okay, all right, so we have 77 and 100 as significant numbers for you guys, but I do feel like both of these cards are speaking about the future. Many of you are going to be seeing into future timelines. Many of you are going to be precognition. You're going to be enhancing your precognition abilities. Precognitive abilities are going to be opening. Okay, expanding, growing a little bit more. We have self-discipline. They ask that you go ahead and dedicate yourself to developing them. Okay, and it says present, so it's saying acceptance too, because in the present moment we have acceptance, right? So this is saying, one, the first step to this is acceptance, but also then you have the energy of doing what you can to learn how to use these new energies and these new insights and these new abilities to bring harmony to self and to your environment, those who come to you, whatever the case may be. But it does say self-discipline. So that means that there's something about dedicating yourself to growth past what you are. Okay. I also pick up the fact that I'm hearing the word paragon. So a lot of you the Syrians are seeing you as the perfect mentor to carry their wisdom, to be a conduit for their advancements, or for whatever they need to get out. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Whatever they need to get out. What else do you want to tell us? Cosmic midwifery. Yes, they are appointing you as a leader of this program. It's a program. It's a new program. What's the new program? It might be called the pyramid program. Okay. All right. Anyway, the pyramid program, because cosmic midwifery is showing up with Arcturus energy. And Arcturus is another group of individuals that have worked heavily with us since pretty much the beginning of time. As a matter of fact, they work with people during the time of gestation while they're growing in the womb is the time that Arcturians usually connect with beings. Okay. But either way, there's new consciousness being birthed here. Many of you are stepping into position as the leaders of the new wave. Okay. The new wave of consciousness. Many of you have leaders that you've been watching and listening to, and who got you this far, and now you are also returning the energy to the new wave. Okay, the new wave, like parenting, you know, cosmic midwifery, being the mentors. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Alienness. Okay, so I also talked about that acceptance, because alienness is from a non-humanoid group. Okay, but they are in a parallel reality. This non-humanoid group is in a parallel reality, meaning that there is a non-human version of you existing right now. Okay, and I don't mean animal, but it could. I remember having this vision, and the beings in this community that I was in, they were pretty much Frankenstein like. They looked like ogres, but they had like trash on them and stuck to them and stuff. And honestly, this picture that's on this card is not far from it, but they actually did have form, you know, more so than this does. The self-discipline talks about being more acquainted with the energies, with the presence of these beings, so that it doesn't throw you off, so that it's not so uncomfortable. The more you practice, the more you work on the discipline, the communication, the relationship with these energies and how they work with your body, the more clear the channel becomes and the easier it is for you to get the ideas out. The Atlantean era is showing up and sharing cultural ideas with the Pleiadians. So there's definitely a lot of communication between the systems right now. Pleiades is here, 77 and 66 with these two. Pleiadian is here because someone is going to be traveling. So time travel, time travel or astral travel is highlighted here. The Atlantean era. Okay, so many of you, so I learned about the fact that there's many black towns that are drowned, and they are here and they're under lakes. Okay, they're under lakes, man-made lakes, and things like that. And so the thing is that these towns, whether they were destroyed before the lakes were put in there or they were literally drowned there, right? What I'm picking up is that there's ancestral energy that is in Gaia, that is in the earth, that is underwater right now. And so some of these significant places, actually, there's if you just Google lakes that were once towns or some shit like that, I don't know, it'll bring it up. And most of them were like towns where melanated people resided, and they were basically destroyed and put underwater, and now are lakes that people go fishing and boating in on a regular basis. Okay, so with the Atlantean area, I do feel like there's some from some of these sunken societies or sunken uh communities, tribes, or whatever the case may be. With the Pleiades, I do also feel like, look, there's walk-in energy here with the Pleiades. So if you align with Pleiadian energy, then you could be experiencing some type of walk-in experience. And what did I say? Walk-ins. That's basically what it sounds like. The energy or spirit, a spirit being walks into your being. They decide to exist with you for a little while, to be here with you for a while. Sometimes that shifts you a lot. Okay, but the point of them being here with you is to push you further in your journey of consciousness. Okay, to serve as a personal catalyst for your journey. Okay, I'm gonna put one more card out here from this one. regarding kind of like in lessons, energies, topics that are embracing transition. Yes, 4444 on my time right now as we're talking. And then Sirius, look at that, present. So right now it's telling you to open up your levels of receptivity, to really, really, really get into it, change your thought processes about what this means. Take away the alien aspect of it and just think of it as cosmic energy, okay? Cosmic energy. You don't have to be afraid of it or anything like that. I'm picking up on some fear elements. Um, yeah, deep polarity. Okay. So your consciousness is rising, but somehow your mind, yeah, paradox. Come on now. Somehow your mind is confused about kind of like what this all means and if you've really actually ascended or graduated. Somehow you still think that you have things to do, you have work to do, but you have actually reached karmic balance. What's happening is there's an uncertainty in you because now that you're so close to getting home, so you're in the midst of this change, it's uneasy, and you're like, wait, is this real? Is this not real? Wait, what's really happening? So you're actually just getting nervous and trying to convince yourself that it's not happening. Music will help a lot right now. It'll make you feel closer to this energy, help you more acquainted with it, so that this transition is not so stark. Okay, they have okay, I'm also hearing Lemurian. They have these tones. Like if you look up on YouTube, you say like Atlantean music or Syrian beats, binaural beats. All of these things will be very helpful for this time because it'll acquaint your cells, your energetic body with this energy as it starts pouring in more and more. Okay. Okay. So we have the power of sound and then we have true compassion. Take it easy on yourself. Okay. Take it easy on yourself. And it's okay to accept that this is not an easy transition or that things might be difficult. Look out for help that could help this transition because I do feel like there's people here. And then also, a lot of you are going to get answers today, tonight, this week regarding your galactic heritage or lineage. Okay, for some of you, it's definitely going to be Pleiadian because you're going to get a walk in. Now, I am hearing that as soon as you get this walk in, lots of you are gonna have some shifts. You're gonna have taste, like your taste is gonna change in certain things. You're gonna have very noticeable changes in you, okay, in your being. So it's saying to allow yourself to get used to that. Don't worry, but also, yeah, see, balance relationships with the Pleiades. So I feel like, I heard set boundaries right now as you're going through this. If you are open to receiving a walk-in or whatever the case may be, if that's something that you align with, it's saying that it's okay for you to set a boundary in this time as you're receiving further guidance. I'm also hearing that many of you may be so excited about this that you may accept contracts that you don't realize have underlying things to them that they're completely negative. But I'm hearing read the fine print, ask questions, don't be so starstruck. Don't be so starstruck that you just kind of like, oh yeah, yeah. Make sure that you really respect your own self. You have spiritual sovereignty, you have free will. So anybody or anything that's trying to connect with you right now, ensure that you're asking questions. Ask the questions that you need answers to so that you can safely transition. Because remember, anything that you don't get an answer to right now, you're going to be uncertain about after you've already accepted all of this energy in you. Okay. So ask the questions, do an interview. Some people interview their tarot decks when they first get them, right? So do that. Do that if with energy, with any whatever energies feel like they're trying to connect with you, then interview it. Okay. Deep polarity. If there's not unconditional love there, if there's too much stark difference, then it's probably not a benevolent spirit. Okay. Just ensure that if you feel like it gets, like I said, tension or something like that, then you can thank it for coming and wanting to connect with you and let it know that you don't accept a connection at this time. Okay. All right. So unconditional love is here. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that. You're looking for something that you're safe being a vessel for. Okay. You don't want any of that darker energy to be trying to just hang around inside of your energy field. We have emptiness and we have embracing family. We have way showing and homing beacon. So I do feel as if, again, we talked about this. A lot of people are being called home. There may be ringing tones and things like that you hear, physical sensations on your body that are telling you to do a certain thing or go a certain place. Okay. So follow the nudges, follow the intuitive hints and guidance with some, you know, whatever. Follow them. That's what I'm just gonna say. Follow them. We have emptiness, embracing family, and weight showing. So a lot of you starseeds feeling homesick, feeling like you don't connect to people. Right now is a time where family is about to come to you. Not only in this connection through the stars, through our spiritual sun is about to hold us and make us feel warm and loved, but also that once the fire is blessed, once the sun has blessed you, then you will then become a beacon for other people who are looking for you, okay? Or you are looking for them and they are looking for you, okay? So I love this energy. This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful. Oh, look at that. At the bottom of the deck was Syrian. They've been here. They've been here talking to us this whole time. You've encountered a Syrian or you are one. All right. So I'm gonna shuffle this deck. Now the unimaginable deck, the ET experiencing experiencer oracle. This is a very interesting oracle because it does talk about different programs, different just terms and things like that are used when we talk about ET experiences. So I'm going to just pull 6 cards from this and we'll chat a little bit about how you might be experiencing this energy, or um, maybe an experience that you had in the past that you're getting understanding of now. Okay. So let's see. We're going to take 6 cards. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. One more, please. What else? Okay. That's 2. Let's just get 1. One more, please. They said I have to take 7. Okay. Oh, there they are again. Oh, that card went all the way over there. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about it. Ooh wee. Okay, let's get into it. We have Alpha Draconian here. You've been abducted by an Alpha Draconian, okay? If you feel like you've been in a trance, you ain't been able to get out of some cycle for the last however long, you could totally have been an abducted soul, okay? Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about more. Galactic Star Seed. You are a descendant of the stars incarnated on Earth. There's your confirmation. You are a star seed. Benevolent reptilian. You have encountered benevolent reptilians. Starseed mission. Your mission is to raise consciousness and heal and save the planet. Okay. Time traveler. We talked about that. You time travel during your dreams. Come on. Twin flame. Let's go. You have met or are about to meet a twin flame. Handler, shut it up, your twin flame. You may be handled by another person. Y'all, we're going to talk about them handlers and flown craft, okay? It says you've been shown ET technology and have flown craft, okay? So let's get down here first. We have Alpha Draconians and the handlers. So Draconians are the reptilian race is very much known for being handlers. Okay, a handler is someone who monitors or manages a star seed or a significant being on Earth. Okay, now these monitors or these handlers can be anybody. It can be a mother or a best friend, it can be a boss or anybody. Once you've been identified as a light or divine light or star seed, whatever the case may be, if they feel like you need to be watched, then they send somebody to watch you. Okay, so you end up with an Alpha Draconian, all right, on your tail. Now, other beings also serve as handlers, but for many people, the reptilians are also handlers. Okay, for Galactic Starseed, okay, and Starseed mission, the flown craft. Okay, for some of you, you are literally the vehicle through which your bloodline on Earth or your tribe or your whatever group is going to get to the next place, is going to travel, is going to raise their consciousness. You are the vehicle through which they're going to get there. So you have flown craft. You have been given technology about how to go through galaxies, how to go through black holes. You know calculations, you know distances, and you may not be able to pull this information readily and know how to use it in this walking life, but you are holding it, and its use will be made known to you in some time soon. Okay. Flown craft. Okay. Galactic starseed mission. So many of you are going to be waking up, of course, this, to what your mission is. Also, something about mechanics or engineers, okay, and developments in that industry are going to be big over the next maybe like 6 to 8 months. You're going to see some things pop up that are significant. Like I talked about that freaking whatever pizza place. Now you can order delivery and they send it without a driver. It's like in this little car thingy. Anyway, you have benevolent reptilian and time travel, okay, and then twin flame. So I do feel like there's someone who has telepathy. They travel, astral travel with their twin flame to go take care of stuff, okay, to go do things for people, service catalysts in other timelines and existences. So you're a team, okay, you're a team somehow. And if not, then I do feel like you have already met your twin flame in the 5D, okay, and this person, this being, it was a being, it wasn't a person, but this person could be having a walk-in, or that being could be walking into a person at this time, okay, and now you're going to get to meet them in a new light, okay. That is an interesting message there. All right, so the handlers we talked about, twin flames. This talks about two souls, who believe that they are part of one soul. There's many different philosophies when it comes to twin flames, but the main one being that there's two beings who feel like they have a soul level mission, that they've lived existences together, and that they have some core mission that they're supposed to share in this lifetime, okay? Do you have anything else you want to add to these? Nope. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a fractal image, and we're going to close out this message. Okay. Looks like you guys are going to get two. Oh, wait. That's too many messages. Okay. That one flipped over, so that's the one we're going to read. Okay. And we're going to read the one on the bottom because I just feel like I'm supposed to. Okay. Look at those spirals. I like it. All right. So the one we got here is number 38. I do feel like there is a sense of transformation. We have third eye activation. We have a pulsing. So if anybody feels any pulsing sensations that are not like their heartbeat, then then this is an indicator that you are having some work done on you, some type of implanting or upgrading of your energetic system is happening. I also feel as if your heart, okay, so heart palpitations. I also feel like a sped up heartbeat, sweating, and things like that during this time. So make sure you're staying hydrated and make sure you are resting. Okay. All right. I just heard somebody say something about their resting heartbeat being too high. So don't be alarmed. Of course, if it feels as if you're supposed to go to the doctor or something like that, then do that. But I think they're sharing it with you to let you know that this is energy releasing, okay, and installing. So the card is actually gentle release. The presence of Archangel Michael is here to assist you with clearing your energy field of old hurts and past experiences that are weighing you down and slowing your progress in life. He is here to help you cut the cords that keep you energetically attached to people and events that no longer serve you in a positive way. Michael always performs his duties with love and asks you to consciously send love to those people and things in your past so that you may release them into the light and move forward with your life. Okay, so that's very clear and concise message. So I will move on to 34. Reflections, peace reflections. That's Alihio's little tagline, or used to be. There is great beauty in all of our life experiences. Although you feel sad and down at times, Spirit is reminding you that this is what can facilitate your greatest growth and evolution, both as a soul and as a human being. You are truly being watched over at this time. Don't fear the darkness within. Remember, without the darkness, there can be no light. This is the time for quiet reflection and inner exploration. Through it, you will discover your light and know what needs to be changed so that you may live a more authentic life. Ashe. We ain't need to build on that one, none. So I think that that's everything we have here. I am so grateful to have shared this time with you guys tonight. I want to thank the Syrian Council and the Galactic Federation. I want to thank Goddess Isis. I want to thank God Anubis. I also want to thank any Archangel Michael showed up and any other benevolent beings that showed up today to help us decipher these messages and get them to you, the collective. I just thank you so much for being here, showing up for the mission, and deciding that you're going to commit yourself and be devoted to the walk, to the healing, and to the sharing of this knowledge with everyone else. Okay. So, peace. Peace. Okay. All right.